Today's halftime is being brought to you by Shell, moving at the speed of light. And now let's go down on the field as the Howard University Marching Bison Band doing their thing right here, homecoming 1997 at Aggie Stadium. The Howard University Marching Band. 14-13 is our halftime score. The Aggies of North Carolina A&T at homecoming, trailing the Bison of Howard University. We'll be back. More halftime activities from Greensboro in just a moment. Today's halftime report being brought to you by Shell, moving at the speed of light.
Time now for BET's Charlie's Corn.
And a house.
Now down on the field, the home band, the North Carolina A&T Mighty Blue and Gold Marching Machine. Direction of Johnny Hodge, the dancing girls of the Golden Delight. The North Carolina A&T Blue and Gold Marching Machine.
Okay, Aggie. But golden delight is pure fire. Listen to the sound of the blue and gold marching machine. Ladies and gentlemen, the marching Aggies are the last level of the BandTube. We were also selected in Sports Illustrated as one of the top 10 bands in the country. and most recently the marching band represented by the National Football League, as the official band of the Carolina A&T. You continue to be number one because no one knows the baby. Down. Ladies and gentlemen, before listen as the band. The A&T wants to bring it back home. Listen as we play some Lisa. A house is now on. Please look over the entire formation of this house. You can prove the young children. When you get home, don't forget to light that fire.
Aggie Stadium, Greensboro, North Carolina, and the North Carolina A&T Mighty Marching Machine. Halftime. And the Aggies trailing University by 14-13.
And welcome back to Greensboro. Halftime is our university holding on to it.
Welcome back to the USPS halftime report, where Norfolk State trails by 14 points here in the Battle of the Bay, 21-7 at halftime. And let's go down and listen to the marching force of Hampton University, the Hampton University Marching Force Band.
In Northern Virginia.
The USPS halftime report, and we're at halftime here at Hampton University, where Florida A&M is leading by a score of 27-0. Let's spend a few moments and go down on the sideline and listen to the Hampton University Marching Force Band. And of course, as you know, the tradition of any historically black college football game is the halftime show. As you look at our halftime score, and right now performing down on the field all the way from Greensboro, North Carolina, the blue and gold magnificent marching machine. Let's go down and take a listen.
influence can be felt all over the great country. So we have unprecedented in black sport. Dr. Johnny Hodge gives up the vote to the secretary, a living legend. Listen at the years direct his time, the battle of the
7-7 is our halftime score. Norfolk State and the Aggies of North Carolina A&T, and they're all tied at 7 apiece. Charlie Neal along with Ronnie Duncan here at halftime. And Ronnie, what do you think of the first half so far?
I think he had a first half of two teams that are definitely going after one another, especially defensively. A score that definitely indicates it at 7-7 and only just one turnover. What I like about it is that Norfolk State hung around, and when times got tough, Norfolk State got tough, and they finally scored. They've got the momentum right now at halftime. Coach Mo Forte has to be happy. Let's look at the first touchdown, because the first touchdown was all about the Aggies of North Carolina A&T. They struck first. Rodney Woodruff, watch him here. It's a 16-yard pass to Chris Caldwell. You'll see him in the end zone. He makes the great reaction to the play, and of course, he catches it, and it's 6 points. Point after was good, 7-0. North Carolina A&T had the lead. However, waning moment of the second quarter. Watch this. Damian Stanley with the great hands, number 5, comes up with the touchdown. Theo Harrison was about to take it into the end zone, but when you see it in replay, Damian made sure he played the one cardinal rule coaches will tell you. Keep your eyes on the football at all times. He's Johnny on the spot. He gets the ball, takes it in for the end zone for the touchdown, and it is 7-7 right now, and we've got a heck of a game, so you got to stick around for the second half to see all the good highlights and all the good plays that will happen.
And what made that so impressive was the drive by the Spartans. It went 83 yards that put them into the end zone just before halftime. We'll be back with more of our halftime activities from Norfolk, Virginia and Dick Price Stadium. It's all tied at 7 apiece.
1 on.
We're all tied at 7 apiece. The Aggies and the Spartans of Norfolk State. Charlie Neal along with the run. MEAC College Football Saturday is brought to you by Priority Mail from the U.S. Postal Service. The Marines, the few, the proud, the Marines. By National Car Rental. So what are you waiting for? Let's go.
It's all tied at 7 apiece here at Dick Price Stadium, Norfolk, Virginia. College football Saturday, MEAC style, coming to you from Norfolk, Virginia today. Charlie Neal along with Ronnie Duncan, Greg Willis down on the sideline, and second half getting ready to get underway. In case you just joined us, the Norfolk State Spartans found themselves down 7-0 on a Woodruff 16-yard pass to Caldwell that capped a 27-yard drive for the Spartans. They came with 5:13 left in the first quarter. And with 35 seconds left just before half, it was Smith with a 2-yard fumble recovery by the quarterback Theo Harrison's. Damian Smith takes it into the end zone. The extra point is good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. And that is coming against a team that is the Aggies, who's ranked number 1 in total defense in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, second in scoring defense, 4th in run, and 7th in pass. Now let's go down to Greg Willis on the sideline. Greg?
Thank you very much, Charlie. I'm down here, and I spoke to
best of them. And then, of course, you've got the 11-yard touchdown. Douglas Hampton, the tight end, gets it, and it's 21-7. That's the way we score it going into the third quarter.
All right, the marching Spartan Legion band from Norfolk State down on the field. Let's take a listen to them right now.
Never felt better in my life.
Rated R. Friday in theaters everywhere.
My darling son, I've tried that well thing for the last time. I spent all of my life on a search to find, but you came along and changed my mind. How did you get here? When? The blood is supposed to be here.
21-7 is our halftime score. Norfolk's not even here, but they're not that far away. And you've been listening to our Bank of America halftime report. We'll be back.
21-7 at our halftime score. Hampton University over Norfolk State Spartans. This is the 37th time that these two teams have met, with Norfolk State leading by 21 games.
Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Townsend. We appreciate it. You're watching MEAC College Football Saturday. It's FAMU up 21-14. We'll be back with much more. One of the highlights is the NUE Band Show. Let's listen to the Delaware State Approaching Storm play a Black College classic. I'm so proud.
Everybody can join in and sing along.
back with our first dance routine of the season.
University continues to preserve. We're proud to have them with us. As you listen to the sounds of FAMU and South Bank, the relationship people. Brian Foods, the flavor of the South. By Parisian and Tommy Hilfiger, get a good look. By the United States Marine Corps, the few, the proud, the Marines. By the United States Postal Service, exclusive delivery for the 1999 Ramsey Classic Tour. Well, take a look at this, guys. Florida A&M University doing their thing, and we got so much more of that coming. Again, you're in the middle of the Parisian Tommy Hilfiger halftime show. Oh, yeah, you ought to be feeling this right about now. Hold on tight, everybody. Welcome back to the Orange Blossom Palmetto Classic, where Florida A&M University is on top of South Carolina State. You're looking at in the background the sights and the sounds of the marching band from South Carolina State. We had a little taste of the Marching 100 a little bit earlier. Well, I've got the honor and the very pleasure of seeing again Dr. Frederick Humphreys, the president of Florida A&M University, who has joined us now on the sideline. Now, I'm not sure whether you stayed down.
Once again, our score is 35-0. The Rattlers of Florida A&M University with the big lead. A year ago, they led 49-7. Now it's 35-0. Will the Spartans ever score?
Spartan Legion pauses at this point in their halftime show to salute Mr. James B.R. Hester. Mr. Hester is a retired associate professor of music. He was the first director of the NSU Jazz Ensemble and put together a saxophone quartet which became a touring group. More importantly, he's been recognized for his contributions to the general band program. He served as an assistant director in 1968, organized the Spartan Guard and the Dancing Girls, and Papa Silk, as he is affectionately called, supervised the Silcats in the 70s. When the alumni band was first organized, he served as the university's liaison person. He also served as chairman of the NSU homecoming parade. He currently is serving as the chairman. Finally, he organized his own big band group known as Hester's Melody Makers. He was very helpful and thoughtful during the Spartan Legion leadership transition period. And now, Papa Silk is at the center of attention. He's at the 50-yard line.
Good afternoon, Spartan family. I am John M. Kate, Second Vice President of the Norfolk State University Alumni Band. I am here today to present Mr. James B. Hester this plaque of appreciation for 32 years of service. Thank you for all your hard work and efforts, Mr. Hester. You will be greatly missed.
Good afternoon. My name is Hampton. I'm representing Hampton State. We, the Spartan Legion, would also like to make a presentation to Mr. Hester for his outstanding service for 32 years. I want to great contributions he made to the band program. Mr. Hester, as known as Papa Silk, we'd like to thank you for all the services to our university and our band program. Mr. Hester.
Now let's North Carolina A&T leading the Rattlers of FAMU. Now let's join our NUE band show. It's the Aggies Blue and Gold Marching Machine under the direction of Dr. Johnny Hodge, who's been directing this band since 1980. back to our game on MEAC College Football Saturday. Now it's time for the Greyhound Band Show as North Carolina A&T leads 21-10 over FAMU. Ladies and gentlemen, the world-famous FAMU Marching One Band.
Halftime show, and now you're watching the Morgan State Marching Band.
Utility behind you.
Yeah, baby.
They got a camera tied, they had a cable down there tied in a knot, man. You can't do that. Yeah, don't ever do that. It should have been tied. It should have been tied so it would have been tight. Hey, y'all. Why you want to get the white guy?
score is 28-7 at halftime. You just got finished watching the Morgan Band. Now that it's time to continue with our NUE Band Show as we present to you Howard's Showtime Band on our NUE Band Show. That's showtime, the Howard Marching Band. We've got a great game, 28-7, Howard leads. We're coming back with highlights, scores, and much more after these words.
In Atlanta, where it is halftime, Tennessee State leading Florida A&M by a score of 10-0. And now on the field under the directorship of the professor, Edward Graves, is the Tennessee State University Aristocrat of Bands.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is America. God bless America. As they dance to the Jennifer Lopez's DJ, play that song. Come on, ladies. Stairway to Heaven by the OJs, conducted by the Director of Bands, Professor Edward L. Graves.
Tennessee State University Aristocrat of Bands entertaining here at halftime of the Atlanta Football Classic, where TSU leads Florida A&M.
Atlanta. Please be seated. The performance is about to begin. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from the highest of 7 hills in Tallahassee, Florida, the capital. Please welcome what has not only become known as America's band, but also one of the largest marching bands in the world. The incomparable, magnificent, the #1 band, the fabulous, fantastic Florida A&M University Marching Band. A Southern tradition. The multi-drill enhanced the music of Babyface. Try again, Aaliyah.
Classic. Tennessee State leads Florida A&M to nothing.